I'm Mackenzie Humphrey. I'm a resident physician. I grew up in Madison County, and I am very proud of where I come from. It takes all of us for vaccination to be effective in a pandemic. If you want COVID to stop affecting our lives in so many ways, do your part. Let's shoot for 100%. That would make me even prouder than I already am to say I am from Madison County.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. And now, from the luxurious studios of Madison County Live, located in Southern Hills Plaza, it's the weekend edition of Madison County Live. Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's show. It is the weekend edition of Madison County Live. Welcome, Colleen, to the studio.
Well, thanks so much for having me, and we are so glad that you are joining us tonight. Randy, we've got a big show coming up
We sure
tonight.
do. Spoonbread Festival still going on all the way through Sunday. You don't want to miss it. We'll have information about that.
That's right, as well as a special recap from our friends, Tracks for Packs.
That's
We
right.
had a great job, and we know the rest of the community did as well.
And that goes to a great charity, which is God's Outreach Food
That's
Bank. So
right.
you don't want to miss that.
That's right.
MetroNet student offer, $39.95. That's coming up too.
That's right. And Randy, I hope that you've enjoyed these warm temperatures because
I
guess
have.
what? It's going to cool down, feel a bit like fall later on this week. We'll
sad.
tell you more about that.
I'm sad. I'm happy for fall, but I know what it brings. Hey, we also have a special interview with the Madison County Health Department's nursing director, Ava Wright. She got some important information about health-related activities right here in Madison County. You don't want to miss that.
That's right, as well as more from our friend Alex at Chenault Vineyards.
right.
He's going to tell us all about the
I
grapes.
heard that was a grape segment.
It was a grape segment for sure.
And we have this week's exercise with Candace and special weekly music segment with our friend Jeff Richey.
You got it. And don't forget, Creek Runner 242
yes.
is out there getting
Absolutely.
exercise. Let's see what he finds this week, Randy.
And events. You got Farm to Tavern, movie night at Irvin McDowell Park, Pow-Wow next week, the Kentucky Guild Fair coming up October the 9th, Millstone Festival. Turn around. She's our model today. Folks.
That's right.
October the 9th, we'll have more information about that. We wrap up everything with...
The Cain Pole Fishing Report.
It's coming up next, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch Good News, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news. Welcome back to the show, this special weekend edition of Madison County Live, the only place you'll find all good news and events.
All week long.
All week long.
That's right. Randy, it was a fantastic week
It sure was.
here in Madison County. Hope that you all were able to get out there and enjoy
We
it.
got a lot of
busy
stuff going
week.
on. We have Tasty Tuesday. They opened the new pavilion in Berea for the farmers market. I mean, Spoonbread Festival is happening now.
Right now.
Here's some
right.
pics and video. Hopefully we have some video. Don't know yet. And about the Spoonbread. And that's going all the way through tomorrow, too.
Through tomorrow
on Sunday.
as well.
So.
That's right. And that balloons, the
The
balloons,
balloon, isn't that
everything's
great?
just beautiful.
That's fantastic.
Everything was beautiful.
And thanks to Gene Hardy for some of these great pictures that he took. I'm totally stealing them on Facebook. Thanks, Gene. Gene and I used to be my boss.
We appreciate you sharing. Hey, speaking of getting out and about, Tracks for Packs.
Tracks
took
for Packs.
place
That was great, wasn't it?
This morning, it was fantastic. Could not have asked for a more beautiful morning.
A lot of people don't know. Colleen and I ran it earlier this morning to make sure the course was okay.
We tested the track. It looked like it was going to be spot on, and then we let everyone else
That's
win
right.
for us.
That's right.
So it was
That's not true.
great event. Congratulations to
absolutely.
everyone involved, all of the winners, but most importantly, raised money for a fantastic organization. Randy, who was that?
God's Outreach Food Bank.
That's right.
Yep.
So-
That's always fair. And Tracks for Packs are for packs that go home with kids for meals.
That's right.
So that's fantastic.
You got it.
So MetroNet student offer $39.95, which is also a great event. Going on now, 200 megabytes, all the way up to 1 gig. If you're a student or a non-traditional student, all you have to do is metronetinc.com/Madison County Live or call the 1-800 number. Search them up on Facebook. Say, Randy and Colleen told us that you had a great deal for internet fiber optic.
And it really is.
It is. It's fantastic.
This is the time to do it. Hey, Randy, speaking of the time,
Okay, tell us about the weather.
Changing. That's right. So we are enjoying a beautiful weekend here in Madison County. We will have
Gorgeous.
spotty showers throughout the weekend, which we know. Still, though, those highs are going to be in the low 80s. But Coming up this week, if you all are excited and ready for that fall weather, Randy, it's coming.
I know.
Look for the low to mid 70s starting Tuesday,
I have to get out my
Wednesday.
sweater.
You will have to get out your sweater. You'll be so warm and cozy, but the fall has arrived. Those temperatures are coming, but you know what? I think it's time.
I think so.
We're nearing the end.
You
of
say so.
September.
I don't think so.
If I say so. You'll be able to get the entire complete weather forecast every morning at 6:30 a.m. courtesy of our friends at Unlimited Commercial and Residential.
That's right. And we'll also give traffic updates. We give live looks at 6:30 of the northbound Face Ferry Bridge project. And I think going all the way through maybe the 1st of October or something. So hopefully they'll get that wrapped up pretty quick. And I actually, speaking of fall, I actually had a weak moment the other day for lunch. I went through Dairy Queen, and you know how I know it's fall?
How do you know?
I had a pumpkin blizzard.
Oh, how was it? Was it everything you expected?
For lunch.
That's
I love
nutritious.
pumpkin pie blizzard.
You do. They are good.
It's a weakness. It's a weakness. Sorry.
Well, you know what?
It's fall.
We've got some folks that take great care of our health as well as everyone in the entire county. Who's that, Randy?
Ava Wright, nursing director at the Madison County Health Department. We had her and Kelly McBride on, and here she's going to give this new weekly update from the Madison County Health Department.
Welcome, everyone. We are so pleased to have Kelly McBride and Ava Wright joining us this evening from the Madison County Health Department. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for the opportunity. So I won't belabor the point. I don't need to be on camera much today. Just wanted to introduce Madison County Health Department's Director of Nursing, Ava Wright. And she has taken time out of her busy schedule to give us some status updates and to share some things that are on her heart and mind today. And our staff doesn't like to be in the spotlight. Or put themselves on display, but it is important today to share some information. So I will turn the camera over and the floor over to Ava.
Welcome, Ava.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here. And even though we are very busy, it's an honor to be here to talk about the importance of the work that's being done throughout the county. Regarding the pandemic and COVID-19.
Right.
Ava, tell us a little bit about that. Give us a bit of an update. And from your perspective, we'd love to hear from you.
That's right.
Thank you. Currently, every county except for one in the lower southern border of Kentucky is in the red zone. Red zone reduction recommendations are posted on the COVID-19 website, KY Kentucky COVID website. And so it's really important that everyone is aware of what that means and what that means for our county. So I would encourage you to educate yourself and go read about it. But some of the recommendations include, we're trying to increase those vaccination efforts, encouraging masking in public indoor settings and outdoor in large groups, actually even postponing those large events, and to consider if you're medically vulnerable to avoid those large crowds. And so that's very important right now as we're in the red zone. That basically means that our cases are up and they meet a criteria that the state has set on when this is really like a red alert. Like this is serious business.
Right.
Ava, we know in regards to that, the best way to overcome this and work together as a county is that vaccine. So perhaps an update on a vaccine here in Madison County.
Okay. Again, for those of you that have an interest, the website for Kentucky COVID offers a lot of information that is helpful in your understanding of those percentages and what's going on related to our numbers. In Madison County, we would like to see a higher percentage of vaccinated individuals.
Right.
Currently, we're less than 50% of our population vaccinated. Most of our vaccinated group is 50 plus in age. We are working on increasing those rates, but it's very important that people are mindful that our rate could be much higher. And in order for us to combat and, assist in the efforts to prevent spread of the disease, the best thing that anyone can do is to make that appointment and get a vaccine.
Right. Absolutely.
Ava, we know that this has been a very difficult year for so many. You are the director of nursing for the Madison County Health Department. I can only imagine that your why has grown over this year. Tell us a little bit about what this personal experience has been for you and why you are so committed to the work that you're doing at the Madison County Health Department.
Thank you. It has been a hard year and a half for everyone. And so initially we did not have that vaccine. And so once that vaccine came available, late December for us, it was never, there was no hesitation at all for me to receive the vaccine. And I know for others there were the categories. We started with the elderly and the vulnerable populations, and healthcare workers. And so I was able, and very thankful that I was able to get that vaccine fairly quickly once that rollout of vaccine started. Honestly, as a human being, it is scary. It's scary to think about trying something new or receiving something that
Sure.
we had limited information on. But I was in a conversation with a colleague of mine yesterday, and he used the word selfless. And I think for me, that choice, and for a lot of other people, is that we've got to do this work on this together. It's about weighing the pros and cons, and knowing that I'm making that decision. My why is not only for myself. Of course, I don't want to have COVID. I don't want to put myself at risk for severe side effects, consequences, and even death,
Right.
because we all have family and loved ones. But it was a bigger picture. It was the picture of, me and others that have decided to take the vaccine is the biggest way in preventing the spread of this disease, which now has overrun hospitals locally. We read about it in New York back when this first began, and it was tragic, and it's still tragic to see the healthcare workers and those of you that have been in healthcare and also in public roles, whether it's restaurants, department stores, other public buildings, schools.
Right. Yep.
It's important, that it's bigger than me.
Well, I want you all to know that as you all as a team that are appreciated in Madison County for everything that you have been doing and continue doing. So I just wanted to say that from Colleen and I, that we really appreciate the whole Madison County Health Department team down there.
Well, thank you.
Thank
And
you.
we appreciate all the support that we've been given by our community and through the many efforts of so many individuals.
Well, let's reinforce
there's
this.
a lot of good
Yeah.
that's going on
Exactly.
out there.
Right.
And there are people that are stepping up and doing the right thing. So we want to say thank you to those folks and to anybody else who's, considering their actions going ahead.
Sure.
Thank you for taking that time to consider those things. And if you have any questions, Ava and her team are available to answer your questions as well.
So let's
I would
reinforce
love,
this.
I would love for someone to talk,
Yep.
call in. I'm happy
Yes.
to talk with anyone who has questions about what that means for me when I receive a vaccine. It's that important. One vaccine makes a difference.
It does. So Ava, tell us one more time, what should people be doing?
Number one, they should be getting vaccinated. And I know that if you're under 12 years of age, that's not possible right now. So that's what makes it even more important that those that are 12 and older get the vaccine.
Right.
Two is to be mindful of those red zone recommendations, which include social distancing
Okay.
and wearing a mask.
Right.
For those of you that receive the news that you've tested positive or you've been a close contact, you need to isolate and quarantine based on the guidance that's listed at our website and on most state government websites.
Absolutely.
Very
All right.
good. Thank you for reiterating those recommendations. Kelly, we spent a lot of time together over this past year, and I don't think there's been a single conversation where you haven't shown such gratitude for folks such as Ava doing this very difficult work.
Well, I am very honored to be a support to this team and to this organization and serve as a spokesperson as much as possible. But I can't say enough how much I admire the folks here that are on the front lines and the people in public health and our healthcare community in Madison County.
Right. Absolutely. Kelly, of course, now we always wrap up everything. Where can people go for the clearinghouse for information regarding the Madison County Health Department?
Sure. That is Madison County Health DEPT.org.
Absolutely.
And
folks, you can find everything there.
May I interject too?
Sure,
that
absolutely.
you can go to vaccinefinder.org if you're looking for a vaccine. You can go to our website. We're offering the Johnson & Johnson and the Moderna every day next week.
Cool.
If you want to schedule an appointment, you can schedule an appointment online. You can also call our offices or you can walk in. Let's just say finally you're driving down the road and you're like, you know what? I'm going to do this today.
Absolutely.
Just come on in. We're ready to give you the vaccine and talk to you about it.
That's fantastic. So there shouldn't be any hindrance. It's going to be offered next week, so that is wide open, folks. So please take advantage of that.
All right, very good. Ava Wright, Kelly McBride, thanks so much for being with us here this evening, and again for all of the hard work that you're doing here in Madison County. We
Thank you,
appreciate
ladies.
you.
Thank you.
Folks, we'll be right back.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. And thanks to the whole team at the Madison County Health Department, Richmond and Berea. They do a lot behind the scenes.
They do, Randy.
Call them up and tell them you appreciate them.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Write them just even a thank you note.
Yeah,
Anything that you can
Put
do
it on their
to thank
Facebook
and
wall.
encourage.
Just wanted to
Absolutely.
thank you for everything that you all do. A lot of stuff happens behind the scenes that people don't know about.
Yes, so very much. We've actually been a part of behind the scenes over the entire year, and you're right,
Absolutely.
Randy. They are working so
That's right.
very
That's
hard.
right.
So.
Absolutely, very hard.
appreciate
And you know another person that works very hard.
Who is it?
Speaking of music, do we speak of music? Not really. But Jeff Richey with JRE and Electric Berea, he gives us this great musical update segment for the week about Madison County bands and musicians around Central Kentucky as well. Watch this.
I'm Jeff Richey with your weekly Electric Berea Signal Boost. Each week we focus on performances by your Madison County musicians. Here's what's happening with your musical neighbors this week. This Tuesday, September 21st, the second to last Tasty Tuesday event in Irvin McDowell Park in Richmond will feature the modern rock sound of Kinda Lingers. There'll be lots of food trucks and other fun stuff for the kids with the playground, so don't miss this one. On Thursday, September 23rd, as always, 2 open mic opportunities, both at 7 p.m. One in Berea, and that's Jammin' on the Porch with Lewis and Donna Lamb, which features old-time music in Memorial Park in Berea. And then over at the Richmond Beer House in Richmond, also at 7 p.m., is an all-genres open mic. On Friday, September 24th, you can go down to Somerset to Friday Night Thunder on Mall Road there to hear the Bent Penny Band playing classic rock starting at 6 p.m. And then at 9 p.m. in Russell Springs, you can go see Whiskey Ridge perform classic rock at Jeff's Bar there. Finally, Saturday, September 25th, lots of music going on starting at 9:30 in the morning and running till 12:30 in the afternoon. At the brand new Chestnut Street Pavilion in Berea, you can participate or listen to the Berea Folk Circle Old Time Jam. At 2 p.m. up in Lexington on Green Lawn Drive, Lance Rogers will bring his country music sound along with lots of other artists to the Get Down on Green Lawn benefit concert event. At 4:30 p.m. in Corbin at Felt's Music Place, there's going to be a metal music showcase featuring, among others, Berea's Mr. Lugosi. At 7 p.m. down on Lake Cumberland at Wolf Creek Marina, you can catch Whiskey Ridge and their classic rock show at Fishtails. Also at 7 p.m., but over at the Dreaming Creek Brewery in Richmond, Tab Caudle will take the stage. At 8 p.m., also in Richmond, but at the Richmond Beer House, the JRE featuring Aaron Grace will perform indie rock, again starting at 8 p.m. And then finally, the long day and night of music is rounded out at 9 p.m. down at Pat's in Manchester with Travis Wayne and Contraband with their country show. See you next week. Until then, I'm Jeff Richey for Electric Berea.
It takes all of us for vaccination to be effective in a pandemic. Instead of looking at it as an opportunity to exercise your right to decline the vaccine, look at it as an opportunity to choose to be a part of life-saving measures. If you want COVID to stop affecting our lives in so many ways, do your part. Let's shoot for 100%.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. And while you're doing the music, I guess you can exercise to the music, right?
I think you can.
That's cool.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm feeling extra bouncy tonight. I don't know if you
When
noticed
don't
it.
you?
I'm rocking a lot because I'm wearing those tennis shoes. I am ready to exercise with Candace.
We look like runners.
Yeah, well, if we're running, you should be too. Let's see what Candace has us doing this week, Randy.
All right.
Y'all, it's time to exercise with Candace, and today Oakley and I are going to have a little race. So here we go. Oakley, let's go. Let's go back. Let's go back. Come on. Y'all have a great week. Go be excellent to each other. Push through things that are hard, and go be great today. Have a great one.
Her and Oakley, always such a good time. They are so fun together. And she always does a great job. You can always watch the Exercise with Candace playlist on our YouTube channel.
That's right.
So get the total workout.
That's right.
It's just sort of like Richard Simmons. Maybe we should put it out on DVD.
I think we're
No,
long
I think
past
we're past
that,
the
Randy.
DVDs.
Yeah, we're long past
that's
that.
true.
Hey, tell us about someone else who gets to exercise on a weekly basis.
Creek Runner 242 segment. Curtis Seeds put this together for us. Watch his update for the Trash Haul segment in Madison County. Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County.
How's it going, guys? Creek Runner here. So this past week, I mostly worked on art, and next weekend I'm going to be tackling multiple dump sites in the Owsley Fork area. We've got a group cleanup going on next weekend down in Berea. This week I did work on a lot of art. I've done quite a few bottles that I've pulled out of the creek, so I'm doing a lot of movie themes. So here's a Jaws bottle, and I did a Star Wars with Baby Yoda and Yoda recently. I've got one that's Lord of the Rings. If you guys have ever seen a Lord of the Rings, Gandalf there. And then Nightmare Before Christmas, which is my best seller. I sold 5 Nightmare Before Christmas bottles. So, but right now, that's about all I've got for you guys today. Like I said, I'm going to be working on getting some of these dump sites cleaned up in the Owsley Fork area. I also have a mattress in Tate's Creek that I'm trying to figure out how to get out because it's stuck right in the middle of the water, and that means it weighs probably 500 or 600 pounds. So, but all right, guys, thanks so much, and keep you posted next week.
And please don't help Curtis not to work hard. He doesn't want to work hard cleaning up creeks and streams, and you make it easier for him if you don't litter.
There we go.
Right?
That special PSA brought to you by Randy Rosenbaum.
That's right. That's not it. But you can buy his
Go ahead and say it.
upcycling art. I was going to say trashy art, but I didn't.
He's trying.
Upcycling art on his Etsy account. So make sure you check that out on Facebook, YouTube, and I think he's on Instagram too.
You're
So,
right, Randy.
yep.
He has some fantastic pieces, so check it out. All right, Randy, guess what? We have more events coming.
We got events. You know what's coming up next week?
What is
the Richmond, Kentucky Pow-Wow at Battlefield Park coming up next week, next Saturday. That's going to be pretty cool. You remember Larry Sellers, the guy that played the Indian, I think, Medicine Man and Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, the series? He's going to be there.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Very
going to be
good.
there, so that's going to be cool. And for more information, make sure you check out all the powwow events at richmondpowwow.org, and of course on their Facebook page they have the complete list of goings on at the new Richmond Pow-Wow out at Battle of Richmond.
Very good. And Randy, don't forget we've got that Save the Date. There's a
Yes.
special fall festival that's
There
coming.
is.
The 2021 Kentucky Guild Fall Fair taking place October 9th.
right.
Looking forward to
That's right. They're going to have art vendors, music, of course, food, fine arts, and admission is $8, so keep that in mind, but check that out on their Facebook page as well. And we also have something else going on October the 9th. It is the Millstone Festival, first ever inaugural down at Millstone Park from 10 until 10. That's going to be pretty fun. We're going to be down there.
We will be.
We're going to be doing live reports. We're going to be doing pictures and video and all sorts of fun stuff.
I mean, we're already training now.
Look,
so
it's official.
It's official.
We have the
That's
shirt.
right.
Daggone it.
For more information, where can folks visit, Randy?
It's easy. Go on the Facebook page of Richmond Parks and Recreation. And, of course, all the event schedule and all that good stuff is going to be on the Richmond City of Richmond website as well. Like I said, we'll be giving updates. We'll be talking about it on the show that's coming every day this week coming up, so you don't want to miss that. And also, you got something going on from the Madison County Public Library.
I love this. I love these movies in the park. This is next weekend, friends. Wally will be showing at Irvin McDowell Park. That's
Wally.
right.
Is it Wally?
There are so many different renditions
saw the
of this,
movie
but
once.
we'll leave it to the professionals. It
Absolutely.
starts around dark, so 7:30 p.m. is what they're expecting. This is a free event, open to the public. Drea's Catfish Bucket Bluegrass Cheesesteak Express, Kona Ice of the Bluegrass, Stick and Brush Art Studio, EKU Gear Up, and astronomer Jeff
We're going to have an
Richey
astronomer
will
there?
also be there. For more information, call 859-623-8753 or visit our friends at the Richmond Parks and Recreation. I love
That's
these
gonna be neat.
movies in the park. We hope to see you there.
And also, we're going to have Touch a Truck.
That's right.
Here,
Tell
let me
us all
pull up
about it,
the list.
Randy.
Hey, I'm going to tell you all
Who's
about it
gonna
right
be
now.
there?
Touch a Truck going on Saturday, September the 25th from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. This is kind of cool. It's sponsored by Vineyard Community Church, and it's an Enrich fundraising event, okay? So that's kind of cool. It's going to be located at the Richmond Mall. The old Richmond Mall. Adults $10, kids $5. Kids 3 and under are free. Search them out on Facebook. Touch a Truck. That's a good program.
It really is.
It is.
Great
It's cool.
fundraiser for that.
They're going to have fire trucks, ambulances, big trucks, dump trucks. I mean,
Kids
they're all
love
kinds
it.
of trucks.
They do. They love it.
And I'm going to let you tell us about this one. We also have that one. That's going to be in Berea too. That's gonna be fun.
That's right. Farm to Tavern. You all have gotten out there and enjoyed it, and so they're going to keep them coming. Farm to Tavern taking place at Boone Tavern. Join everyone for music, games. They have a cash bar. Enjoyed house-made jalapeno and cheddar dogs and kielbasa for $6.
$6 for that, all that?
$6.
And they have a cash bar. They hand out cash.
Well, there's one way to
Oh, that's
do
not how that works?
For more information, visit our friends at the Berea College Farm Store,
Yep.
as well as Boone Tavern. This is
That's gonna be
September
cool.
30th from 5:30 until 8:30.
I'm thinking about having Colleen take me down to that.
I think we might
I
have
think
to
that
join.
we might have to do that.
I think we just
That'll
might
be
have to.
fun.
Very good. Looking
Absolutely.
forward to that.
And we couldn't do any of this without our great sponsors. That's
We
for
sure couldn't. That's right. A special thanks to our friends at Baptist Health
Mm-hmm.
Richmond, the Madison County Health Department, MetroNet Fiber, Jack Burford Chevrolet, and Unlimited Commercial and Residential Roofing.
Mm-hmm.
Randy, they support Good News right here in
That's right.
Madison County, and we want you to get out there and
Absolutely.
support them.
And if you want to support Good News, your business or your organization, just message us. We only talk about good news,
That's right.
sports, weather, and upcoming local events and recaps of local events. And if you want us to cover your event, we'll be happy to try to send someone in.
That's right. Very
Absolutely.
good. And if you have good news you'd like to share, message us as
Absolutely.
well. Randy, it's been a fantastic week here in Madison
It's a big
County.
week. Snow's coming next week, folks.
A big week, that's right. We've gotten our exercise on. We hope that you all have gotten
Absolutely.
out there and enjoyed it. Randy, what would you like for our friends to remember?
Hey, be kind out there. Treat others how you want to be treated, and check on your neighbor. They might need something.
That's right. We'll see you back 6:30.
That's right.
Early
Monday morning. I can't wait.
That's right. And Randy, let's wrap it up with your
The
favorite.
Cain Pole Fishing Report, sponsored by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza. You going fishing? They got everything. Come in. Tell them you saw it on Madison County Live.
You got it. Have a great weekend.
Hey, and turn around and show me your shirt again. The Millstone Festival, folks.
Show them yours too. You're
Did I
also.
have to turn mine around there?
There we go. We'll see you
Thanks for
Monday.
watching, everybody. Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County.
Hey everyone, we're back with Alex here at Chenault Vineyards. Alex, these grapes are absolutely beautiful. Tell us what we're looking at.
So currently we grow 4 different varieties of grapes on the property. Behind us right now are our vignoles. These grapes are actually going to be picked this upcoming week. This is a white French-American hybrid. This goes in part of our bovine blush. We also grow Mars and Reliance grapes. Those are both American varietals. Those we picked a couple weeks ago. Those also go into our bovine blush.
Okay.
And then a majority of our vineyard are Chamberson grapes.
All right.
Which is a red French-American hybrid. And that goes in to make our bourbon barrel aged red and our natural Nouveau. We currently have about 4 acres of grapes on the property. Last year we planted 1,000 blackberry plants and half an acre of apples as well.
Wow. All right, Alex, for more information, where can people go?
ChenaultVineyards.com, our Facebook at Chenault Vineyards, our Instagram, or just come out to the vineyard Thursday through Sunday.
Very good. And I have to get a little Randy Rosenbaum in there. That was grape. Folks, we'll be right back.
The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Jeff Crosby with the Central District Fishing Report. The water temperatures at our area lakes are running in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Fishing across the district right now is a little slow. However, you can try your luck fishing for largemouth bass at some of our area lakes such as Taylorsville, Harrington, Gist Creek, Bullock Pen, and Kincaid Lakes. Try fishing with spinner baits, crank baits, or bladed jigs to catch a few of these bass this time of year. Additionally, try your luck throwing creature baits or pig and jig combinations around shoreline cover or sunken brush piles. Additionally, it's a great time of year to get out and fish for some panfish. Bluegill and red ear can be caught at many of our area lakes such as Beaver, Elmer, Corinth, or McNeely Lakes. Bluegill and red ear can be caught on redworms, mealworms, waxworms, night crawlers, or crickets. Fish around pockets with aquatic vegetation in them to catch a few of these panfish. It's also a great time of year to get out and fish one of your local streams such as Elkhorn Creek, Floyd's Fork or South Fork Licking River. Smallmouth and rock bass can be caught on a variety of lures such as small crankbaits or spinner baits. You can also try your luck fishing a small jig and or a neg rig to catch a few rock bass and smallmouth this time of year. So grab your poles and enjoy some great fall fishing, and I hope to see you on the water.
If you are reluctant to get the COVID vaccine because you worry about the health effects, I understand. Instead of listening to stories and opinions from your peers, I invite you to trust. Not the government, not the pharmaceutical companies. Trust the science. What I'm saying is that the vaccine is safe. COVID is not safe. Even healthy individuals have lost their lives to this very real disease. Just like the diseases most of us were vaccinated against as children are now irrelevant, COVID will become irrelevant if the majority of us are immune. It takes all of us for vaccination to be effective in a pandemic. Let's shoot for 100%.
Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.
Hello, Madison County. I'm Bart Daly, Director for Kentucky for here at MetroNet. Hey, we've got some great things going on right now, and today we would like to talk about some student offers. But first, I'd like to kick it over for an introduction to our latest and greatest team member.
Hi everyone, my name is Catherine Backer. I work as the Marketing Coordinator for MetroNet.
Thanks. So Ken and I are here today to talk about our latest student offers. So attention all students. Now, you don't have to be a freshman. You can be a non-traditional student. As long as you can produce a student ID, you qualify for our student offer. Our offers start off as low as $39.95 and go up to a full gig. So you're lightning fast. So and this offer also includes the wireless router, which is also hard to find these days. Kat, how can they get this offer?
Go ahead and give us a call at 877-407-3224.
Outstanding. Hey everyone, we'll be coming back to you on a more regular basis this fall for the tailgate party. So all I can say is be prepared for the greatest cheer. See you then. Thanks.
The COVID-19 vaccine is the best protection we have against severe disease, hospitalization, and death. The vaccine is also the best protection against the new and much more contagious variants of the virus. Very significantly, data shows that cases are again increasing at an alarming rate, primarily with the newer Delta variant. But remember, over 99% of the new cases are in individuals who are not vaccinated. So this is indeed a pandemic of the unvaccinated. Team up, Madison County, for better health. Get your COVID vaccination now.